I grew up as a boy in Brooklyn and East Flatbush. This is such a wonderful city to live in.
What took place in December 2005 is very, very special. His two electricians, I said to them, I'm in need of a new Menorah for Bowling Green. I'm just totally dissatisfied with the Menorah we've been using. These two Irish-American electricians said to me, we can build you a Menorah. I said, how are you going to build me a Menorah? He said, don't worry, we will do it. We will do it. I said, okay, if you can, that would be very good. I made one request. I said, since we've started using LEDs recently on the tree, please take some of these LED lights and let's illuminate this new menorah with LED lights, which had not been done previously for any menorah. There was one further issue here. I had to, of course, ask Philip Altheim, president of Forest Electric, if in fact he would allow his electricians to do so. And he immediately agreed to sponsor the menorah and all the costs involved. I was unbelievably surprised when days later I went up to Rockefeller Center and went to see Tom Cummings and Tom Carson, the two electricians, and they showed me what they had done. And I was amazed. It was beautiful in its simplicity. It was unique, different looking than any other menorah I had ever seen. And totally constructed out of electrical equipment in their shop. That was, and that is the menorah we still use at Bowling Green. We started using it in December 2005, and we have been using it ever since. And I am totally thankful to Philip Altheim, the superintendent of operations at Forest Electric, Charles Caruso, and of course, these two wonderful electricians, Tom Cummings and Tom Carson. These photos are that story of the beginning of the Philip Altheim menorah in December 2005. As for New Amsterdam itself, in 1654, the total population was only about 750 men, women, and children, all clustered around what is today Bowling Green, and they were adventurers from all over, and reportedly spoke 18 different languages among them, which made it possible for the new Jewish settlers to communicate effectively. The all-important significance of what is today Bowling Green, and back then was in effect New York's first and only town square, directly in front of the entrance to the fort, is that it is where virtually all the interactions between colonists and all visitors alike took place. Exchange of pleasantries, useful information, and the trading of goods and all other activities. This is where the new Jewish settlers would have interacted each day with the other colonists, and where, on December 4, 1654, they would surely have explained Hanukkah to them as they quietly celebrated this Jewish festival here in America for the first time. This first community of Jewish Americans who arrived here poor with almost no possessions prospered here as shopkeepers, butchers, and in other professions, while constantly facing various forms of discrimination. In February 1656, they created the first Jewish cemetery in America. Moreover, led by Asser Levy and also Jacob Barsim's son, these Jews were brave and assertive in demanding their rights as full members of the community and to practice their faith as they wished. They were unafraid to bring actions on their own behalf in the local court. They sought to become burgomasters, the highest citizen distinction in New Amsterdam, and they sued to be allowed to join and participate in the defense of the colony as members of the Citizen Watch, New York's first police force. Also, very notably, they formed the first functional congregation in America, Congregation Shereth Israel, which still exists, and they built the first synagogue in America. 2005, another Hanukkah miracle took place at Bowling Green when we erected the world's first public menorah, candles illuminated with LED lights for the first time anywhere. A beautiful, elegant menorah constructed from standard electrical equipment by two Irish-American Catholic electricians and authorized and funded by a very generous Jewish New Yorker, Philip Altheim. This is the menorah we still place in Bowling Green, the Philip Altheim menorah, which we will light again tonight.